This is South Korea's most thrilling horror film, 6 Terrifying Nights. What exactly did they experience? I will provide an in-depth analysis at the end, and everyone is welcome to join the discussion. Without further ado, let's start today's film. 6 Nights. The third night, a cold corpse lies quietly in the funeral home. At this moment, Xiaomei and a police officer walked in. The deceased was Xiaomei's sister, Xiaowen. The officer brought her to identify the body. The deceased's body was covered in pustules. Very strange. Just as Xiaomei was looking at her sister's body in sadness, her sister's eyes suddenly shed bloody tears, and a small snake crawled out of her mouth. She suddenly widened her eyes and looked at Xiaomei. Xiaomei was terrified, and then a pair of hands grabbed her neck. She was so scared that she woke up from the dream. Since her sister passed away, she often has nightmares like this. Xiaomei is an emergency call operator, working a 9-to-5 job every day. That day, while taking calls, she encountered a perverted man who claimed he wanted to harm himself and asked Xiaomei to come over and do something with him to fulfill his last wish. Xiaomei angrily told the other person she would call the police, and the other person hung up. Then Xiaomei recalled her sister Xiaoen.
Sorry, because of me, even you are having a hard time.
No, it's not. It's okay.
I should have just died.
After scraping together every penny for your surgery, that's all you have to say. Stop saying things like that and think about living tenaciously.
It's not.
What?
Honestly admit it. You also wish I would just die, don't you? You think that way.
I wish I were dead!
That night, Xiaoen was sound asleep. Xiaomei walked into Xiaoen's room with a fruit knife. She sat in front of Xiaoen's bed, put the knife into Xiaoen's mouth, then took it out, put it in again, and took it out again.
Yeah, I wish you were dead. How nice would it be if you just died on your own?
Die, please.
After saying these words, she left Xiaoen's room. At this moment, Xiaoen suddenly woke up. It turned out she was pretending to be asleep earlier, and she was so scared that she cried. The scene returns to reality, and Xiaomei receives another call. It's from a woman who says she wants to talk to someone before something happens. Xiaomei asked her what her name was, and the person on the other end said her name was Xiaoen. But just as Xiaomei was saying that it was the same name as her sister's, the person on the other end said,
Sister, have you already forgotten my voice?
Who is it? Who dares to do this to me?
Xiaomei quickly took off her headphones and threw them aside. She was so scared that she was at a loss. So at this moment, her mother called and told her she saw Xiaoen by the window.
Mom, snap out of it. Jin-kyung is dead.
No, I definitely saw her. It was Jin-kyung. I can still see her. Jin-kyung. Jin-kyung is calling me from outside. Jin-kyung. Jin-kyung. Mom is here. Jin-kyung. Jin-kyung.
Mom.
Xiaomei was so scared that she froze in place, not knowing what to do. At this moment, the door opened by itself. Just when she thought it was an illusion, she looked down and found her phone in a puddle of unknown liquid. In an instant, she found herself tied to a tray rack, unable to break free no matter how hard she tried. As she looked towards the door, she saw a woman covered in blood, with disheveled hair, walking towards her in a strange posture. She recognized her. It was Xiaoen. She was extremely scared, calling out her sister's name. Then Xiaoen used the same method, putting the knife into Xiaomei's mouth, taking it out, putting it in again, and taking it out again. After repeating this several times, she said to let Xiaomei follow her. As soon as she finished speaking, she stabbed directly. The next day, the woman taking over the shift came to the company and found Xiaomei wasn't there. She also found a puddle of unknown liquid on the floor, which she then mopped up. Just as she was getting ready, a phone call came in.
This is the SOS Hope line. How can I assist you? How can I help you?
My sister is calling me.
Yes?
Sister is calling me. Right now. In the jungle.
Jin-kyung, is that you?
Jin-kyung, I'm sorry.
Just as the operator was asking if it was Xiaomei, the red dot on the locator disappeared. The film ends here. From the film, it is not difficult to see that Xiaomei is a very extreme person. Because of her job as a rescue operator, constantly comforting those seeking help and dealing with negative emotions, she gradually developed a dislike for those contemplating suicide. She almost single-handedly bears the household expenses. Her younger sister's serious illness brought her a significant burden, and their mother always favored her sister, Xiaoen, which planted seeds of resentment in Xiaomei's heart. With each argument with her sister, the resentment gradually intensified. When she approached her sister with a dagger, although she ultimately did not act, this behavior became a psychological shackle she could not escape. Xiaoen once thought about giving up treatment. After suffering this blow from Xiaomei, she was severely traumatized and ultimately chose to jump into the river to end her life. This left behind resentment, eventually turning into a vengeful spirit. It's a good film that can provoke the audience's attention to family relationships and mental health issues. This is Old Dang talking about movies. If you like it, remember to follow. See you next time. Bye bye.